So the AR Tracker, it basically replaces your aging reports. And again, I call it the interactive aging tool because it's data that can be refreshed. Every time you come in here and you fill in your filters, these are all of your filters you can choose from. So for example, I'm going to do insurance aging. In my aging range, I'm going to pull everything that's outstanding for primary insurance. And you also have filters over here on the right where you can specify a certain insurance company, an insurance class, like all of your Blue Cross Blue Shields. You can even do a certain procedure code and diagnosis code if you've been having problems with certain procedures and diagnosis codes getting rejected and they're still outstanding. This is a quick and easy way to pull a list of those so you can correct them and rebuild them. Also, one of the biggest things we get when people call in regarding our aging reports is they'd like to be able to filter out by certain dates of service or even by the last bill date. So it doesn't include recent claims that have just been billed out and corrected. So this is a great tool to eliminate all those issues. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the Apply button. When I hit the Apply button, it's going to give me a fresh list of outstanding claims every time I hit Apply. So I can come in here and refresh my list throughout the day so I'm not working on items and tasks and claims that other staff have already been working on throughout the day as well. So here's my list of first, it gives me different levels. I'm at the provider level. This is showing me my different providers and how many claims are outstanding for each provider if you look at the last column here. I can jump to my insurance level and I can see which insurances have the most outstanding claims. Another great feature to this tool is you can sort by any of these columns. So I'm going to sort by claim count so I can see the highest claim outstanding or the highest total claims here. If I want to narrow down on a certain insurance company, Medicare for example, I can simply double click on it and it's going to take me to my list of patients for Medicare. And here again, I can go to the claim count column. Another nice feature is you can rearrange this screen and move your columns around in the order that you'd prefer. So now I've moved my claim count column and I can see that this provider has the most outstanding Medicare claims. I can double click on that on that patient. I can double click on that patient and drill down on that and work on that patient's claims first if I'd like to. Over on the right hand side you can see this is a little icon that indicates there's notes on my claim. So if I want to view those notes, I can jump right into that screen and view my AR notes. I can add new notes to the screen if I'd like to. And save my new note there. And the reason I call it the interactive aging tool is because right from this screen, I can also go in here and jump to my insurance screen. I can jump to my patient's chart or jump to the claim right from this screen. So if I want to go on my patient's chart to correct the birth date, here's my patient's chart. I can make changes to it. Say the insurance said I have the wrong date of birth. I'm going to save that. And it takes me right back to my list right where I left off. So now that I've corrected this claim, I can go right over to my open the claim and mark the claim ready to send so I can rebuild that claim with the next batch of claims. So now that's been corrected and ready to send. And then I can right click and remove my task because I did what I needed to do to call the insurance. And I can also right click and remove an AR status if I've assigned a status to the claim. On my other list of claims here, so if I don't want to narrow down by a certain insurance company and I just want to view my full list of claims, I can jump right to the full claim list. Here's all of my outstanding claims. You'll also notice that it's color-coded as well. So if you're used to doing color coding in your Medisoft, these are the same color codes for your charts that indicate your color coding system. I have all the detail that I need to right on this screen to pick up the phone and call the insurance company if I need to. I have the patient's name. I have the patient's date of birth. I have the insurance company's phone numbers. I have the policy number for the patient, the group number, the first date the claim was billed, the total claim amount, and then at the bottom of the screen I have the detail from the claim. I have the procedure code, diagnosis codes, the provider code. I have any payments that have been received and posted to the claim right at the bottom of the claim. So everything I need, I can track the claim with my clearinghouse, or I can pick up the phone and call the insurance, and I have everything I need all on one screen. And if I wanted to assign this task to someone else, I can right-click and hit Assign Task and assign this to another staff member to work on. So I can say call insurance or rebill claim, whatever you need as far as your task goes. You can add as many tasks as you want to this list. So I'm going to say call insurance, and I'm going to assign it to Joe. And it automatically put a due date. It defaults when I have picked an assigned task, it defaults my due dates. So now that task has been assigned to Joe. So next time Joe logs into the AR Tracker, he can come in here and go to Assign to Joe and hit the Apply button and go to his claims list. And these are the list of claims that have been assigned to Joe to work on. And he knows what his task is here in the task column. You can also create your own templates here for your filters. So I have several templates that I've created so that if I want to quickly come in here and say, okay, I'm ready to look at my primary insurance aging 60 to 91 days, I'm going to select that template and hit Apply, and it's going to bring me to my list of, which I don't have any of those, but it would bring me to my list of claims. I'll pick another one. So you can see how easy it is to use this AR Tracker. I didn't have to print anything out. I have a current list of all my claims. I can jump into all the different screens. I didn't have to write any notes down and fumble through sheets of paper or go through, try to figure out who the chart is, which case it is, because there's numerous cases for these patients. It took me right to the case that I needed.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. If you want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and also do us a favor and click that like button. Thanks again, and see you on the next one.